Hello, welcome everyone. Great to see you all here. I'd like to start off with the session just by acknowledging the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, the traditional custodians of the land where I'm joining the session from today. I'd also like to pay my respects to elders both past, present and emerging, and extend that respect to other Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders who are present here today with us. We want this session to be as interactive as possible, so feel free to leave in the chat the land that you are joining us from today. My name is Alice and I'll be helping out behind the scenes. I work in a small team at the University of New South Wales called the Music Performance Unit. And we're thrilled to bring you this event as part of the UNSW Diversity Fest. Great, so just for some housekeeping, most of this session will ask for you to keep your microphones off. However, feel free to unmute for interactive parts of the session. There'll also be a designated question time at the end, and we'll be recording the session so that you can review the content afterwards, and it will be housed on the music performance website. So feel free to turn your camera off. However, if you feel comfortable, would love if you kept it on to help build that sense of community today. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome Joko Susilo, who will be leading the session with us today. So Joko is a 8th generation Dalang, so a shadow puppet master from Central Java. He has a doctorate in ethnomusicology from Otago University and is based in New Zealand. Over the past 20 years, he has been tutoring, lecturing, and performing all around the world. And since the pandemic, has been teaching Javanese song online for students in Paris, Hamburg, Sydney, Holland, and Singapore. Over to you, Pak Joko. Oh, Joko, you've just muted yourself.
Thanks very much, Alice. My name is Joko Susilo. She already mentioned about me. Thanks for joining. I would like to explain what are we going to do and about Javanese vocal music. Okay. There are so many different vocal music or song in Javanese. We use that for sometimes we're using it for entertainment like a pseudo puppet, stand-alone performance with the gamelan, also with other music like keroncong, campur sari, and also using it for trying yourself as a self training to get your lung pumping all the time, keep your health. That's the main thing, because you keep your breathing and control your muscle in the stomach, in the chest, in the neck. So that's very important for your health. In Java, we have 11 different songs, such as Kasmaran Soname Tangi Cacaing Tembang Mocopat. We call it Mocopat because we read it every 4 syllable. Sawelas wiwite sinom asmorondono durmo pangkur dandang gulo kinanti pocong megatro mijil gambuh mas kumambang. There's 11 songs, 11 different mood. So the composer usually chose one of them to suit their composition, depend on what mood they needed. In this vocal in Javanese, we using it for puppet performance, pseudo puppet performance. There are a choir in the group of performers, like a group of musicians, and also solo, male or female, and also by the puppeteer or dalang, they're using that very important part of the performance is vocal, is voice, singing. That is in shadow puppet performance. And also when we have concerts like gamelan concert for wedding, for example, we usually have big party during the wedding. We're using gamelan as an orchestra or music with maybe more than 5 sinden. Sinden is female singer, or and then we have also sometimes more than 10 choir, 10 male voice, also accompany with the sinden. Sometimes they sing together, sometimes interlocking, sometimes they do uh, like making a joke to each other during the performance between male and female singer. This is during the uh, concert karawitan, or we call it um, karawitan performance with your puppets. We also using the vocal for dance. We call it dance drama or langendrian, we call it. Every dialogue of the character, when they dance, they singing, they represent by the singing. Mochopat, like the one I explained for you, 11 different song. So they're using that for conversation. So they're using mochopat for puppeteer singing, sinden, kirong is choir, and also for for dance drama, and also Javanese drama called ketoprak, also using mochopat, a lot of mochopat for their conversation, even though they also normally using uh, Javanese language to do dialogue. But for the greeting from the king to the nobleman or to the assistant, they using mochopat to the greeting and conversation. How are you? Blah 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 blah. They're using tembang or song mochopat. Now, in the Javanese vocal technique, we have only two different things we got to learn and we to focus on. As we call it gradual and low. Gradual is can be from high note to the lower note, and low is like a wife, like a C, consistent. I give you example. For example, um, Yogyaniro kang para prajurit. This girl, prajurit, going up. Lamun bisa sira anulada tu engune cari, cari from high to low. Tane from low to high. This gurgle. And low is usually at the end of the line. Like Yogyaniro kang para prajurit. That's low. Like a normal wife. Yeah, this is low. This is two ornaments. It's really important to make the your singing beautifully. Very, very important. This is gurgle and low. Sometimes we have low at the middle. For example, yo, yeah, yo, before going to gurgle, yo, yeah, niro. So, low, gurgle, and low. Kang po, ropra, kang po. This is low. Ropra, juret. So, this is two ornaments here. We have to be very, very focus on, because this is very important to make the song beautiful. Gurgle and low. And what about the scale of gamelan? What we're going to learn today is a pelok patet barang. Pelok is one of the scales in the gamelan. We have slendro, 5 notes. Nam jiro lumo, nam jiro lumo, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, only 5. No 4, no 7. But spelok is different. Pelok we have 7 notes. In spelok we will learn pelok patet 6. So loro nam sek, loro nam, loro nam. 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. There's 2 octaves. What but 4? Sometimes we using 4. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Okay. 3, 2, 1, 6, 5, 4. 4 is between. So between 5 and 3 is 4 there, but a half note. This is in pelok. Pelok patet 6. There's a scale with a 7 note. Pelok. Patet 6. Patet is the mood. And 6 is, if we translate literally, 6 means 6. We use that during the performance in the Shadow Puppet performance, usually between 8 o'clock until 12 o'clock at midnight. Okay. But we also can use pelok 6 in pelok 5. Pelok 5 is a pelok is 7 note again. 5 literally means 5. Then we could use 6 patet 6 go to patet 5. Pelok patet 5, usually from midnight until around 3 o'clock in the morning. Then pelok patet barang, we have 7. Okay, in pelok patet 6 and pelok patet 5, not very common we use 7. But in pelok patet barang is always 7 in there. Very often we use 7. For example, si gromiler sang ketek sinonggo pacol pelok barang. But if we go to pelok patet 6, lurut jinem lurut binem jinem 6 jiro lumo 6 ji. So it's no 7. Okay. Now let's do the one we're going to learn is the notation. Maybe Alice can share that this one here. Laras pelok. Yeah, what laras? Laras mean tuning. Laras. Pelok is a 7 note. Patet 6. patet is the mood. Nem is we perform in either usually from 8:30 until midnight, but also can be performed during clown scene, which is from midnight until 3 o'clock. We use patet 6 and patet 5 because the key for the patet 6 and patet 5, pelok patet 6 and pelok patet 5 is the same, no 7. So we have 3 gender. Gender is the xylophone instrument. Is pelok patet 6, pelok patet barang, and slendro. So only 3. So if pelok patet 6, the gender player will not using slendro. Pelok patet barang, only using 1. Now, one notation, the top notation is the balungan. Balungan is the central melody. Yeah, this one there is a central melody. They playing on the core, like 2, 3, 2, 1, 6, 5, 2, 3. So this one is very slow because it's langgam. Langgam is the slowest form in the gamelan. Yeah, langgam, very very slow. For example, this one here will be tut ojo sok gampang janji wong manis yen to amung lamis. First line. Now with A, with the dot at the top of the A, this pronunciation is O. Yeah. This is O. Jo. Again. Without anything, and on the gampang dia is without circle or anything. This means pronunciation like R in English. Yeah. So ojo sok gampang, almost the same. Ojo sok gampang. O in there pronunciation also O, but more like circle your lips. But if you just say ojo sok gampang, it's the same. But its pronunciation, the correct pronunciation will be ojo sok gampang. So is more circle. Janji wong manis. Now the E with the sign going to the left is yen. The pronunciation is a. E with the slash on the top going to the left. Itu yen. Yeah, a. But if the other way around is the opposite way, like gawe, the second line, bece aluwung prasojo nimas gawe. See the sign of on top of E is going the other way. Its pronunciation is A. So, what happened if nothing in there is So it's nothing in there. So, becek, yeah, becek aluwung prasojo nimas ora agawe. Yes. So again from the first line, ojo sok gampang janji wong manis yen to amung lamis. So what happen if we have line on top of the notation, like dot 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 two, but on top there is a line there. So that's mean oh, yeah, oh, just, yeah. So that's the one on the dot is the on beat. So that means dot 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 oh, so gampang. Okay, that means this is the on beat. Dot first line, yeah. Dot 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 oh, so gampang. Janji wong manis yen to amung. Yeah. So this one is the first line. The dot there. What happened if on top of the notation is line, then below that notation is a curve. This one there. It's like like melung like a curve. That means so gampang janji wong manis yen to amung not amung, not like so between it's like a bridge. So that's just the three different things. And don't worry about the sign on top of the balungan. Balungan, the central melody. So don't worry about that one. This is for the gamelan player's job. But if you ask me later on, I will explain it. I don't want to waste the time for that. So let's try the first line. Okay. From the dot, yeah. This is very slow. I just remind you again. So gampang janji wong manis yen to amung lamis. Okay, let me move the picture. Yeah, good. So the first line again. The scale for this one is 2 3 3 2 1 6 5 3 2 1 6. 6 low is 6 with dot and the number. So if you find like first line 2 3 3 is dot on top of the number, that's mean high note. Okay, 2 3 3 3 3 2 1 1 1 2 6 5 3 5 6 5 3. Okay. Again, the dot, if you singing after 2 3 3, then dot there, don't stop on the dot. For example, just so gampang, not like that, but you go to sound of 3 still in there. Dot dot dot. Just so gampang. See, until the dot you still gampang janji. So just 0 something second before you hit the next note, your sound of the last note still there. More clear is The second line, we have three dot before we sing pecik, yeah. After aja sok gampang janji wong manis yen to amung lamis. Becik, see? Sound of three, miss, still playing on the dot, dot, dot. So it will be like a water all the time. So with no notation empty without the voice. Always voice there. So the second line, dot, dot, dot there is still the tuning is miss with the three. Lamis becik aluwung rasa. Be careful when you taking the breath. Yeah, just in between dot and notation. Very quick one. Like oh yen to amung lamis becik aluwung prasaja nimas ora agawe tuwa. Okay. Okay, let's sing together. I will sing, you sing with me, but still mute, yeah. So let's try the first line. I will do the dot with my clap. Aja sok gampang janji wong manis yen to amung lamis. Okay, one more time. Then after one more time, we do the second one. Aja sok gampang janji wong manis yen to amung lamis. Okay. Then dot this miss still there. Lamis becik aluwung prasaja nimas ora agawe cuwo. Okay, let's try first line, then try to second line. Okay, first line, go to second line. Aja sok gampang janji wong manis yen to amung lamis becik aluwung prasaja nimas ora agawe cuwo. Well done. Okay, next line. So when we'll cuwo, one is you still, because we have two dot there. Cuwo tansah, because the first note under the dot between 2 and 3 there, this is on beat. So that means tansah ngugemi. Yeah. So first note on the third line, tansah, this one is on beat. Tansah ngugemi tresnamu wingi jebul amung lamis. Okay, one more time. Choose gawe juwo tansah ngugemi tresnamu wingi jebul amung lamis. Okay, now from first line until third line. Okay, without stop. First line, Mbak. Okay, first, second, then third, ya. Ojo sok gampang janji wong manis yen to amung lamis becik aluwung prasaja nimas ora gawe juwo tansah ngugemi tresnamu wingi jebul amung lamis. If you're looking at carefully, this last bar of first line and the third one, yen to amung lamis, is the same with the we just sing jebul amung lamis, exactly the same. Yeah, 6 5 2 3 3 5 6 5 3. Okay, let's try the last line again. Tansah ngugemi tresnamu wingi jebul amung lamis. Then I will try the next one. So the third line again. Tansah ngugemi tresnamu wingi jebul amung lamis kaya ngenteni tukuling jamur ing mangsa ketiga. Yeah, let's try again one more time the last line. Kaya ngenteni tukuling jamur ing mangsa ketiga. Okay, be ready, Mbak? The last line, kaya ngenteni. Yeah, that's the one. Kaya ngenteni tukuling jamur ing mangsa ketiga. Okay. Let's try the next one. So it's low 6, remember that? 6 with the dot underneath. Yeah. So this the next one is the we start on the low six, so the same. So you get ready from ing mong saketiko aku iki prasasat lorotan antuk jampi. One more time. Tiko aku iki prasasat lorotan antuk jampi. Be careful there, ya. Lorotan from ya. So aku iki prasasat lorotan. So this lo is on beat. Okay, aku iki prasasat lorotan antuk jampi. Okay. Be careful that one, there's no stopping. Next line. Up whip it back. Yeah. Jampi mbok aja hamung lamis kang uwis dadine banjur didis. So look at 4, yeah. 5, 4 in between. Yeah. So 6, 5, 6, 2, 3, 1, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 6, 6, 5, 4, 6, 5, 6, 5, 4. Yeah. If the scale will be 6, 5, 4. Be careful with 4. A lot of people get trapped on that note.
Dr. Joko, we have a question from Alina. This T here,
Yeah.
is it on the beat or off the beat?
Off the beat.
The beat, so it just moves a little bit. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Just type.
Thank you, Alina.
Yeah. Okay, that's been yep. Next one. Let's try again. Bo ojo among lamis. Yeah, from there. Bo ojo among lamis kang uwis dadine banjur didis. Okay, next one. Didis akeh tulodo kang demen citra uripe rekoso. Yeah, this 6, 5, 3, 5, 6, 5, 3, repeating 3 times. Yeah, the first line, third line, and that one. See? The next one. So from Mojo amung lamis kang uwis dadine banjur didis. Akeh tulodo kang demen citra uripe rekoso. Yeah, again, one more time. Akeh tulodo kang demen citra uripe This is the last line. So milih sawiji endi kang suci tanggung bisa mogong ti. Okay, any question? Any line you don't understand from the top? So the first line there, the last gatra, last bar, 5.2.3. So 6535653 yen to among lamis. This repeating 3 times. Yeah. This one and then this one. Jebul among lamis. Then this one go. Next one. Yes. No more. Big one. Lumor, lumor, no more, lu. And this one. Yeah. Yeah. Aku iki prasasat lorotan an wanto jampi. Slightly different. Just almost the same, yeah? So there's almost 4 times repetition. Yeah, so easy to memorize. And also this one is very popular in Indonesia, in Java. So probably for the Westerners or not native language as a speaker, find it hard for the pronunciation. But because this one is very clear with A with a dot on the top, its pronunciation is O. Just remember that. If E with the slash on top, yen, then gawe underneath, A the other way around. The sign, this pronunciation is A. Only that one. If another one at the beginning, bece, without anything, is pronunciation is we pronounce it bece aluwung prasojo nimas ora agawe cuwo. Okay. Question? Okay, what about we try? Okay, we have few people here. Mbak Ali Nasari, do you want to try?
Just the first line?
Yes, first line or yeah, try first line. Ojo sok gampang ya.
Okay. I can try.
Yes.
Should I clap myself?
Yeah, yes, you clap yourself.
Can you give me the note? Sorry.
Ojo, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3.
Okay, that's quite high. Okay.
If too high, you can just stomach voice like this is sinden technique like that because we have microphone, it's still loud.
Okay. Ojo sok gampang janji wong manis yen to
Ah,
among lamis.
beautiful voice. This that you use that low is perfectly. Like
Oh, really?
that's nice. So you put the low or like wiggle wiggle wiggle. Kampang. That's nice. Can you try one more time?
Okay.
You clap, yeah.
Ojo sekapan janji wong manis yen to among lamis.
Beautiful. That's really nice.
Thank you.
Okay. Do you think you can do the next line?
Me again?
Yeah. Bece alung.
Oh, okay.
Clap, clap, clap.
Okay, from Lamis or?
Yeah. Lamis.
Lamis becik alung prasojo nimas ora agawe juwo.
You're natural. That's beautiful. That's really nice. Thank you. Okay. Let's try the same spot, same way. Let's try Mbak Esti. Thanks, Mbak Alina Sari. That was beautiful. Okay, Mbak Angela. Mbak Angel. You try? Oh. Mbak Indri. Okay. Let's try Mbak Ivy.
Okay. Is it from the start?
Yes, from the top. Let's make it higher, a little bit higher.
Ojo sok gampang janji wong manis yen to among lamis.
Okay, one more time. Okay, ya. Da, da, da. Ojo sok gampang janji wong manis yen to amung lamis. Ojo
sok gampang janji wong manis yen to amung lamis. Becik aluwung prasojo nimas ora agawe juwo.
Nice.
That's it.
Okay, that was beautiful. Okay, let's try Mbak Lily in the next line. Tansah cuwo
Tansah ugemi tresnamu wingi jebul amung lamis. Sorry, did I miss the beat there?
Yeah, the beat. Watch out with the beat. Da,
Yeah.
da. Tansah
ugemi tresnamu wingi jebul amung lamis.
Next line.
Kayangan teni tukuling jamur ing Sorry.
Ing mong.
Ing mau saketiko.
Good, nice. With the look, Mak, ya, seperti like that is nice. Okay, let's try from the top again, Mbak Asti. From the top, Mbak Alice.
I'll try, Pak.
Yeah, why not? Slow, yeah.
Okay.
You clap so you know the tempo, the rhythm.
Ojo sakemah janji wong manis yen to amung lamis becik aluwung prasaja nimas ora agawe juwo.
Nice. Yeah, let's try the next line. Tansah.
Tansah ngugemi tresnamu wingi jebul amung lamis.
Next line.
Kaya ngenteni dukuling jamur ing mangsa ketika.
Nice. Sip. Good. The timing is good.
Aku iki prasasat lorotan antuk jampi. Mbok aja amung lamis kang wis dadine banjur didis. I missed that bit.
It's good. Carry on.
Akeh tujuh kang demen citro uripe raposo milih sawiji antikan suci tanggung bisa mukti.
Nice. They're so talented. Okay. Let's try Mbak Indri. Are you there? Atau Mbak Yolanda? Mas Yolanda atau Mbak Yolanda ini? Mas. Mbak. Yolanda, do you want to try? From the top. Can you unmute? Can you unmute yours? Mbak Yolanda?
Pak, maybe we can run through this line with the 4 is a bit tricky again.
Okay, yeah. Okay, let's try by the fourth line, yeah? Is it fourth line, I think? Jadi from aku, I put a higher repeat, ya. Aku iki prasasat lorotan hantuk jampi. Mbok ojo hamung lamis kang wis dadine banjur didis. 5, 4, 6, 5. So be careful, yeah. 4 there. 4, 5, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Okay, careful there. Banjur 5, 4, 6, 5. And also the timing, yeah. If you're singing, because this can be like a choir together, male and female, or sometimes interlocking between male first, solo, then female, solo again. And when it's happened, you can explore your cengkok, your variation, put all the ornament in there. For example, Ojo sok gampang janji wong manis yen to amung lamis. So it's different, completely different on the notation, okay? Ojo sok gampang janji wong manis yen to amung lamis. So this is completely different with notation. Ojo sok gampang janji wong manis yen to amung lamis. So you can, with a solo singing by yourself, you can put a lot of ornaments in there. Okay, anyone want to try halting? Like I give you a example like what I did the first line. You can try exactly like the notation, or you can put a little bit more into it. Okay, or Ba Alina Sari. Let's try halting from Ba Alina. You got golden voice. Ojo sok gampang. Yeah. Halting from the top until finish.
Halting is the one with the variation, right?
You can use your variation or you can use the notation.
Okay.
Because you can find it in the YouTube a lot, so you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's try.
Okay.
Ojo.
Yeah. Ojo sok gampang janji wong manis yen to amung lamis becik aluwung prasojo nimas ora agawe cuwung tansah nunggangi tresnamu wingi jebulamu lamis koyo ngenteni tukuling jamur ing mangsa ketiga. Aku iki sasat lorotan antuk jampi
Baat
ojo amung
amung lamis.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
It's okay. Amung lamis 2, 3, 1, 1.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Amung lamis kang uwis dadine banjur
Banjur
di folksong milih sawiji endi kang suci tanggung bisa mukti.
Okay, let me guess. You must be musician.
I'm not studying music,
Yeah.
but I took singing lessons before,
Okay.
and I play piano.
Yeah, that's
and
why.
yeah.
Yeah, your tuning is spot on. They
Oh,
call it titi laras. That's nice.
Tila.
Nice. Let's try whole thing, but Evie, but with. So you can use your because there's so many online you can listen to, so you can use your variation. You have a freedom.
Not that, not that level yet, but
Okay, let's try the best you can.
yeah.
Just
Aja sok gampang janji wong manis yen to among lamis becik aluung prasaja nyimas ora gawe juwon tansah ngugemi tresnamu wingi jebul amung lamis kaya ngenteni tukuling jamur ing mangsa ketika aku iki prasasat lara tanantuk jampi mbok ojo
aja
mbok ojo mamung lamis kang wis dadine banjur didik akeh tujuan kang demen citra uripe rakoso milih sawiji endi kang suci tanggung isa mukti.
nice. Okay, let's try Mbak Lily. From the top until finish.
I'll try.
Aja
Ojo sok gampang janji wong manis yen to amung lamis becik aluwung prasaja nimas ora agawe juwo tansah ngugemi tresnamu wingi jebul amung lamis kaya ngenteni tukuling jamur ing mangsa ketika aku iki sorry.
sorry.
How do you do that? Aku iki
Aku iki
Okay. Aku iki
Aku 6, 2, 1, 3. Aku
iki
iki
prang sesat laratan
lorotan 2, 3, 5.
laratan antuk capi. Mbok ojo,
Ojo
mbok ojo amung lamis kang wis dadine banjur dides. Akeh tuludung citro urip kosong. Milih sawiji endi kang suci tanggung tanggung bisa mukti.
Nice. Only few hiccup thing there. That's all right. Hati-hati your 6 and 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, thank you.
Okay. I give you example of with the freestyle ya. Ojo sok gampang janji wong manis yen to amung lamis. Becik alung prasaja nimas ora gawe cuwo. Tansah ngugemi tresnamu wingi jebul amung lamis. Kaya ngenteni thukuling jamur ing mong saketiga. Aku iki prasasat lorotan hantuk jampi. Mbok ojo hamung lamis kang wis dadine banjur dides. Akeh tulodo kang demen citra uripe rekoso. Milih sawiji endi kang suci tanggung bisa mukti. This is freestyle. Okay. Anyone want to try whole thing one more time?
I think we might go to questions now. Pak
Okay,
Joko,
yeah,
if that's
okay.
okay.
Yes, absolutely.
If anybody has any questions for Pak Joko, feel free to put in the chat or unmute yourself. I might start with the first one.
Okay.
So, Pak, can you talk a little bit about your journey in learning the craft of shadow puppetry? And is there a typical path that someone takes to become a shadow puppet master?
Thank you. Yes, I could tell you. My father is a puppeteer. My mother is a puppeteer. So basically, I learned to be a puppeteer singing because I'm by listening. I'm learning since inside my mother's womb. Because my mother, when my father puppeteering, my mother is playing instruments among the group. So until when I was born in 1963, then from 5 year old, I follow my dad performances to his performances, every single night. My dad was really popular puppeteer. So by watching and listening my dad's performances, I learned genealogy of the puppet character and how to do the voices and learn how to do the puppet manipulation. And this is the important event in my life. When I was 10-year old, my mother was double book. Because my father is 10 years older than my mom, so my father using Javanese calendar, which is 5 days per week, is pon wage kliwon legi paing. Okay, and my mother is 10 years younger using modern calendar, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Sunday. So my mother and my dad double book, and when my dad talked to my mom, next week I perform in that village. No, you perform in that village. Why? Because look, the calendar. Ah, bumper. So then my dad invite to sponsor, to host, and ask, because this double book, what would you like to do performance? But I can't, because I can't perform the same night in this different place. So they doesn't want any other puppeteer except from our family. And my father, look, my son Joko, he already performed 1 hour, 2 hours before my performances, short performance. So then at the time I was playing marbles with my friend outside, and Joko, can you perform next week in this village? I didn't think anything. So I said, yes, okay, I will do it. Then I carry on playing. Then at night I was thinking, can I sit down for 8-9 hours without going to the toilet? That only thing I concern. Puppet manipulation, I can do that. Singing, I can do that. Puppet voices, I can do that. And story, I know. But can I do that? Sitting down, conducting the orchestra. And because I was small and fat and short, and I could not reach the top of the screen. So my mother made the stool to sit on. So when puppet flying, I can reach the top of the screen. And that's my first performance. And my sister is supposed to be singing for me, and she was crying all night. And after that, I have more people book my performances rather than my dad. And one day I perform here, my dad performed next village, and all people come to my performance. And my dad, you ruined my career. That's the story of my life becoming a puppeteer. Does it answer your question, Mbak Alice?
That's lovely. I understand that you have some puppets next to you that you'd like to show everyone.
Yes. This is my puppet. This is Arjuna. This is Kayon. So unfortunately, I left my puppet at the university during the lockdown, and my puppet missing 3 of them, the clowns. I don't know who took it because I did not lock the door. So I made all this puppet before I came to New Zealand 30 years ago. So the manipulate the puppet is not easy. It look easy, for example, when they walk, or when they making funny walk. Yeah, like this ogre there, like for example this jackal. There's a lot of movement. So many movements in it. You can find a lot of my performance in the YouTube. If you put my name there, you will find it all over the place, tons of them.
Great. We have another question for you, Pak.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about your experience with playing with gamelan communities in Australia? And Asti wants to know when you're next visiting Sydney as well.
Okay. Actually, we're planning to Sydney before the COVID, combined with the Indonesian embassy in Canberra. But then COVID hit the world, so we postponed it until when, I don't know. But I've been working with Melbourne Community Group in Melbourne University. I perform lots in Melbourne almost every year before the COVID. And I was teaching at Griffith University Conservatorium, Brisbane. Every semester I came there usually June and September. June is prepare for the concert, then September is tidy up and perform. Usually this year, for example, is dance project. Following year is puppets. Then we have also lunchtime concert just for the music. So we usually have 2 concerts every year at Griffith University. And also in Flinders University, they have gamelan, Sekar Laras. I performed with them so many times. I could not call how many times in Adelaide. And also in Monash University. And I visit to Bendigo, also keep the workshop there for a few days. From Melbourne, just drive there. It was lovely. So people in Australia, mostly they could respond from the audience because my performance is usually in English. So very communicate with, we can communicate with the audience. And also the music I'm using it is not traditional because we got to make it short performance, either 1 hour or 90 minutes with usually 8 hours becoming really short performance. So I chose the music. Sometimes I compose my own music. I put saxophone, cello, and violin into with the gamelan, to the performance.
Right. Thank you for sharing. We're very lucky to have you here today, it seems. One last question. So Alina would love to know if you had any suggestions for further resources to learn or practice Javanese singing. Can you let us know of anything?
Okay, I have 2 classes in Australia for singing, sinden. It's for the beginners and also for the intermediate. For the beginners is 7:30 every Wednesday. 7 o'clock every Wednesday. 7 o'clock, then carry on to, after that we have Javanese language with the same group. Because if you sing and you know and the meaning of what you're singing is better, from heart. So we mostly we translate and learn Javanese language. So 7 to 8:30 is a singing. This is the beginners class. Then carry on until about 10:30 or 10. Yeah, about 9:30. Yeah, 9:30 we finish with the Javanese language. And the intermediate class is every Thursday at 7:45. This is very good group, very good group. Mostly a musician and a teacher, music teacher. It's really good. So you can join that group. You can contact Mbak Lily Sumarliono. She's one of the member of our class. Or can contact Mbak But Alice as well, contact you. You can forward to me or to other member. Lucy, yeah, Lucy is one of them. Okay, any question from you guys? But Alina, do you have any question? You look like want to ask me something.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, good.
Thank you. It
And I
was
have
very fun.
Oh yeah, Mbak Lily.
the vocal. You know, I'm a beginner, a real beginner when it comes to singing, and I have problem with my vocals, especially to reach from bottom to or even middle notes. Sometimes I have problem. So
Okay.
what kind of exercise for vocal that you can recommend?
Breathing, we call it kesah and desah. Before you sleep, make sure you have very loose cloth. Yeah.
Mhm,
And relax your body, relax. You take a deep breath from nose
mhm.
and you hold and
Then
you count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not like that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 until 7.
slowly, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Keep it in your stomach. Then put on your chest.
Just hold it for a while.
Hold it for a while for 7 count, 7
Mhm.
seconds.
Mhm.
Then push it to the chest.
Ah,
Then
okay.
7 times. Then release.
Let it out.
Yeah, let it
Okay.
out.
Mm.
It will keep your lung clean
Okay.
and
Right.
long breath. And also the breathing during the singing is very important.
Mhm.
When are you going to put coma? When are you going to take breath? That's very important. So you will not run out the breath.
Right.
Then
Yeah.
one of them. And second one, when you're singing, try when you're in the shower. This is a good one to
Mhm.
to
Yeah.
write
Mhm.
singing. And also before you sleep, you have a glass of water. Yeah, keep it beside your bed. Don't
Mhm.
touch it until tomorrow morning. As soon as you get up, drink it very slow. Yeah,
Mm. Okay.
that's really good for you.
Okay.
Just
Thank
to
you.
well clean.
Thanks.
That's my advice. Yes.
Thank you.
We have
Question?
another one, last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my question is related to the water that Pak Joko mentioned. Why cold water, Pak? I mean, why not drink warm water, which is relaxing your throat?
Yes. Yes, you
Or
can.
ginger?
Well, if you sleep at night, okay, sleep when you get up before you do anything else. That's what I mean. Just water. But to make your voice nice and you get very clean voice, like Mbak Alina, you can. The ginger is the best drink you can have, and that's also can clean your disease in your body. Just ginger. Don't put anything else. But if you want to, because you can't drink just ginger, you put honey in. A spoon of honey and ginger. That's also prevent from get cold or flu. And warm water is also good. But I prefer water. Put in beside your bed in the morning, drink it. It will be really good for you.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you.
We have one more question in the chat. Just how long does it take for somebody typically to become a dalang?
Wow, that's because the criteria to be dalang is a lot. Okay, criteria to be a puppeteer is first you got to know the genealogy of puppets, characters. You got to have good voice because during the performance you're singing. If you don't have knowledge of the characters, including genealogy and the name and dosonomo is the at the name of each character. If you don't have two of them, you have to be funny, because if you don't have that one, you got to be funny during the performance. If you're not funny, this audience will get bored and will leave you. If you're not funny, you have to be really good in puppet manipulation, because puppet manipulation is really important. How to make puppet like very gentle move, and this is sad move, and how they fighting lot of fighting, like for example, if this puppet hit by other puppet and jump, you got to catch it. Okay, like Jackie Chan in the movie. Okay, I watch Jackie Chan a lot. That's why if you look at the YouTube, my puppet manipulation is just lot of acrobatic movement. Okay, if you're not funny, you don't know. If you don't know the genealogy, you have to be funny. You have to be a good looking, because it's part of the performance. So if you have all of them, believe me, a lot of people will hire you. Yeah. When I was in Indonesia, I could perform during the dry season, a long dry season from June until September. I could perform more than 25 times every month. Yeah, every night I perform. The money is really good, really, really good. And when I performed at night, at 8 o'clock in the morning, I was teaching at the university, performing art over there. So when I'm asleep, it's the journey from university to other performance, and somebody else prepare my clothes, my uh, my breakfast, my everything, and got a driver drive me very very smoothly so I can sleep. That's the time I sleep. I'm still alive. And believe me, the money is really really good at that time. Yeah.
Well, great. Thank you so much. That brings us to the end of our session, unfortunately. I'd like to thank the Equity, Diversity and Inclusion unit at UNSW for supporting this event. And thank you so much, Pak Joko, for joining us today. You can stay with us, stay in touch with the Music Performance Unit by joining our newsletter. You can visit our website for that, or liking the Facebook page. I'll be sending through some follow-up materials as well for you to catch up on the recording, and we'll be also sending some links to the resources, to the notation, and some extra recordings of Ojo Lamis, so you can see it in different contexts. We still have one more workshop coming up next week. It's also aimed at being an introduction, but will feature a different song. So I'll also share that recording when it's available. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining today. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alice. Thank you.
Ciao.